We begin with a race against the clock to find that submersible vessel that disappeared in the North Atlantic Ocean on Sunday. It was headed to the sunken wreckage of the Titanic. Experts say if the 5 people on board are still alive, they will run out of oxygen by Thursday morning. The explorers were heading to the site of the Titanic's final resting place. It's located about 900 miles off Cape Cod and more than 12,000 feet below the surface. An international rescue effort is now underway, including help from the U.S. Navy, the U.S. Coast Guard, and the Canadian Coast Guard. Officials say they've already searched an area about 7,600 square miles with no sign of the vessel. CBS's Roxana Saberi will start us off tonight from Boston. Good evening, Roxana.
Good evening, Jerika. Tonight, the U.S. Navy is bringing in special equipment to retrieve heavy objects from deep under the ocean in the event they're able to locate the missing submersible. But hope for finding survivors is fading. Search crews are frantically scouring an area larger than the state of Connecticut. But so far, there's no sign of the missing vessel, the Titan, and its 5 passengers. What are the biggest challenges you're facing?
You're dealing with a surface search and a subsurface search, and frankly, that makes it an incredibly complex operation.
But time is dwindling fast because they're running out of oxygen.
We know at this point we're approximately about 41 hours.
There's no other trip like this.
For the past 2 years, the U.S.-based company OceanGate Expeditions has used the submersible to take tourists to the famous Titanic shipwreck, charging $250,000 per person. At nearly 2.5 miles below the ocean surface, the Titanic is located at roughly twice the depth of the Grand Canyon. Finding the Titan won't be easy at those depths, even if it's floating on the surface. Rescuers are now gaming out different scenarios in the event they find it. Among the 5 missing passengers, Hamish Harding, a British billionaire who flew into space on Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin rocket last year. Pakistani-British businessman Shahzada Dawood and his 19-year-old son Soleiman. And Paul-Henri Nargeolet, a former diver with the French Navy and a seasoned Titanic researcher. OceanGate's CEO, Stockton Rush, is also on the vessel.
We run the whole thing with this game controller.
Last year, OceanGate hosted CBS Sunday Morning correspondent David Pogue on an expedition to the Titanic. But just minutes into his dive, something went wrong.
So apparently those floats there came off the platform.
So we're scrubbing?
Yeah, I think that's the consensus up here.
The weight of the situation is bearing down on friends and family. Jannica Mikkelsen spoke with her friend Hamish Harding the day before he left.
It's not good. It really isn't good. It will be a miracle if the crew returns alive.
And we're learning new information tonight about OceanGate Expeditions. A group of leaders in the submersible industry sent the company a letter back in 2018 warning of possible catastrophic problems with the submersible and with its planned mission to the Titanic wreckage. Jerika?
Yeah, we know a lot of people hoping for a miracle. Roxana Saberi, thank you.